Hello and welcome to our sweet sunny days. This week we are enjoying the most lovely summer week, taking in the slow pace of summer, cooking some fun foods, going on a fun trip, and sewing a little project. If you are new around here, my name is Andrea and I am a young mother of one, and I share just my life as a stay-at-home mom and the keeper of our home. So I post a new video every week. For all the new faces around here, that is what I share. We have been using our outdoor pizza oven a ton for steaks and other fun things, but it has been a while since we have just made a basic, regular pizza. So me and my husband both decided that sounded really good and we wanted to have that for dinner. So the first thing we have going is the pizza dough. I forgot to make it ahead of time enough to use sourdough, so we're just using instant yeast with the King Arthur baking recipe. It's my favorite one that I have found so far. It is really easy if you want to have pizza dough within just a couple of hours. As mothers, it is so important that we are operating at max capacity with our mental health. Anxiety and depression left unchecked can take away from the very important role that we have in serving our families, which is why BetterHelp is the sponsor of this video. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who is trained to give you helpful, unbiased advice. It is super easy to get started and get connected with a therapist. All you have to do is go to their site. You can use my link, which is betterhelp.com/oursweetsunnydays, and you will answer a few questions and BetterHelp will get you connected with a licensed therapist that has struggled with struggles just like yours and mine and will help you and give you unbiased advice. You will usually be matched with a therapist within 48 hours, so you can get started fast. This is the easiest possible way to start talking to a licensed professional. Let BetterHelp connect you with a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your own home so that you can start supporting and serving your family in the best possible way. Visit betterhelp.com/oursweetsunnydays or choose Our Sweet Sunny Days during sign up to enjoy a discount on your first month. Thanks again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I let the dough rise for about 45 minutes at room temperature, and then I just tuck it in the fridge until we are ready to actually make our pizzas. And then while I have the sausage warming up for the toppings and pineapple thawing, I get the dough divided and rolled out. So pizzas can be a very, very easy meal and one that you can actually think of pretty last minute. So that is why we love to have them around here. I have said this probably a million times, but I am a warm weather loving soul. 100-degree days really do not bother me, and I romanticize summer to no end, including the pizza oven. I love having a big bowl of fresh picked basil on our counter to top them with, and sitting outside on the picnic table while my husband cooks them in the uni. It is just such a wonderful season to me. Summer around here is all about cooking really fresh foods, growing so many fun flowers and plants in the garden, dropping everything to go hang out with friends or go to the pool. I will not miss a summer plan. It is so important to me that we maximize our time in the summer. My husband and I joke that we are like Phineas and Ferb, just absolutely making the most of summer vacation. And so that is why I romanticize this season so much. There are a lot of fun things happening out in the garden this week. I am starting what I think and hope will be my last batch of seeds inside. I wanted to start some more basil and try some honeywort, and so that is happening. In addition to that, the plants, the gomphrena and the basil, have just absolutely exploded with blooms and leaves, so that is really exciting. We have a lot of watering to do around here because it has been over 90 degrees every single day, which, like I said, I don't mind, but does definitely add some work with water. But we are just taking it all in and using it as a wonderful excuse to be outside. Another fun thing that you just saw is that we have a volunteer pumpkin patch happening at the very back of our lot. That has happened for a couple years now and has been really, really fun. And so we're hoping it survives the heat and we can get some big, beautiful pumpkins this October. I briefly mentioned that we are headed out on a trip this week, which is very exciting, but before I left, I needed to head down to the sewing room to do a very quick nap time sewing project. As I was packing, I realized that at some point I had misplaced my nursing shawl. And rather than buy one, because this was the day before we were leaving and I definitely didn't have time to get one, I decided to quickly make one with just an extra 1.5 yards of quilting fabric that I had in my fabric stash. Nursing shawls are such an easy project to make. I have made several for myself and mom friends. They make a really lovely, easy handmade gift. I follow my sister from Farmhouse on Boone's tutorial. It is very straightforward and so easy. So if you are looking for a very easy sewing project and know a breastfeeding mother or are a breastfeeding mother, this might be a very good option for you. While I show me wrapping up my nursing shawl, I want to share with you guys where we are headed this week and just a little bit about that trip. So we are headed out to New York City for a little girls' weekend with my mom and another friend and my daughter. It was the most lovely trip, and I know I say this a lot on this channel, but I really feel like it is so important to repeat and really worth embracing. There is so much freedom in young motherhood. Being a stay-at-home mom of young children means that if you have your child with you, you are doing your job. It is very portable. You can take it to other cities, you can go on little trips, you can go to the park, you can sew, so long as you are doing everything you can to raise a healthy baby that is cared for, you are doing your job. And I find so much freedom in that. Now, obviously, that goes away if you decide to homeschool or once kids have obligations with sports, and you get it. But as a young mom or a mom of young children, there is so much freedom, and I have had so much fun embracing that. So that is something that I really like to talk about on this channel. Obviously, I realize it's not the case for everybody who is a mom, but I am very passionate about embracing that if you have it. And so that is why I love to share little things like this. One quick note about the nursing shawl before we head to the big city is that my sister's tutorial includes instructions for boning, which is so nice because it creates a little bit of a structure at the top so you can see your sweet babe while they are nursing. And so if you are looking for that, this is such a good, easy tutorial that has really everything you could want in a nursing shawl. Now let's head out to New York City.
I'm gonna come back.
What you just heard was definitely one of my trip highlights. I have been following the Happy Caravan on YouTube and Instagram for many years and have always hoped to run into them while in the city, and I finally did. So that was a huge trip highlight for me, along with what you are seeing now, which is we visited the Mood fabric store in New York City's Garment District. I was completely overwhelmed and swooning the entire time. If you have never been, it is so huge. I'm showing clips of just the linen section alone right now, and this is only one small part of it. We had so much fun, and I got a really fun fabric haul. So you will be seeing these in upcoming videos as I make a lot of fun garments with them. The blessing of being a stay-at-home mother is not lost on me in the slightest, and that is why I'm so passionate about sharing that life here. As always, I hope this video was inspiring to you, and I hope you have an amazing week.